Hey, good morning. Chuck here with Apple Drains. Today we're putting in a catch basin and a yard drain and a downspout in a rather tough little spot. We see we've got this hill here. Water comes down the hill. It also comes from way up there to the very end of the street here behind all the houses, comes down to this corner, and then it just floods this area. What we're doing is we're going to try to trench a line down through here, hook up that downspout, hook up a couple more downspouts down here, and actually tie into an existing line right here. So hopefully we can get through here. This dirt is extremely hard. This has been scraped down from about 6 or 7 feet was the original grade, and now it's down into the shale.
Trenching in shale is really not that difficult as long as you're able to keep your machine straight. And you'll notice here as I put the boom down into the soil that you'll see that front wheel start lifting off the ground. That tells me that the soil is extremely hard. It's just pure rock. But we're going to get down through there. It just takes a little bit longer to really get a good straight trench. You just have to make sure that you keep a good straight line, otherwise your machine's going to bounce around quite a bit. If you rent a machine from Home Depot or Sunbelt, wherever you're renting it from, be sure that you have a rock chain, because that's what you really need to dig through some really tough shale or rock. It also works really great in regular soil as well. The actual trenching time down through here to where the guys are digging is about 35 minutes, so it's really not that long of a time. It really takes a toll on you, on your shoulders, your arms, because that machine is really shaking a lot. But other than that, a ditch witch is really what you guys need to install a downspout drain or a yard drain.
So now we're digging the hole here for the catch basin. You can see it's a big 12 by 12 basin, rather large. Discharge is kind of deep on it too, so hopefully we got down deep enough to connect this pipe. I'm sure we did. So here at the downspout, we've used our handy dandy drill with a 1/4 inch driver on it to take the elbow off right here. Now we're going to bring our trencher right up to the foundation and try to cut across over to the trench, the main line over there.
When using your ditch witch up close to the house, be sure to be careful. Notice that I'm back about 2 feet, and that's where I'll start to dig. That machine can easily bounce right up against the house, so I usually start back and then work towards the house just ever so slightly. Trenching is always done backwards. If you're going to go forwards, be extremely careful. You can see the hill pretty good behind me here in this shot. Water comes down from probably 8 houses and really pools up there right in the corner where I showed you when we started. And this is a good example of homeowners taking on the responsibility of trying to collect the water and divert it out to the street. Builders do a great job when they plan and lay out their subdivision, but it really doesn't solve the problem if there is a low spot between homes. And this homeowner has taken that responsibility and is going to send that water out to the street. Granted, we're putting in a small line, but it'll be more than enough to handle average rainfalls, which is 1 inch or less. Big rainfall, of course, is going to flood the area, but it will have a place to go. So you can see one of the guys here, when you've got a trenching machine, when you're using your ditch witch, you go ahead and have one of the guys come back with a little spade shovel. This is a 6-inch wide shovel, and it just comes down and cleans out the bottom of the trench. Makes life really quick and easy for you to lay pipe. These guys have been doing this with me for a long time, and we go quite quickly. This job took about 4 hours to do, and it was completed no problem.
Okay, so we've got all the lines trenched from all the downspouts. You can see right here is the downspout. It's kind of bright, so I have to block it with my shade. But here's the downspout. We've got a nice trench that comes down through. Of course, I hit the sprinkler line out here. Paul's going to have to expose that. We'll have to cut that and make a replacement. While I was doing that, Paul went ahead and set this catch basin. We're using a big 12 by 12. Sits down in there just perfect, and you can see our discharge is at the right level. We've got a nice deep trench. As water comes down this hill and from all the neighbors' yards, it'll help. It's going to pick it all up here, drop into our pipe and our trench, and carry it on out to the street.
Hey, this is Chuck with Apple Drains, reminding you that if you believe you can do something, I guarantee you can do it. Have a great day.